Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your friendly neighborhood farmer Raznac for another episode of my farm sim story where I just play the game. No fancy scripts, no crazy ideas, just me playing the game. If you're here for the last episode, we've got our little farm on Greenhills estate set up. We've got our sheep, we've got our hemp greenhouse, we've got a field kind of plowed in and ready to go. But before we can do anything with that, we need money. And in this episode, it's all about making that money. So I hope you enjoy today's episode. If you do, don't be afraid to give it a thumbs up. And I will see you on the farm. All right, with a new day is new opportunity. Way to be super cheerful there, Raz. Way to be awfully positive. So yeah, new day here on the farm. Bring you up to date. Hemp farm, everything's stocked up and running. We have a little bit of hemp and some hemp seeds. Nothing spawned yet, so I'm not sure how big those pallets are going to be. But there's only a couple thousand liters of each, so I mean, maybe like $5,000 worth of product to sell. There's a little bit of wool. We've got our sheep. I ran some sheep. After the last one, we have what, 39 plus 26, so we got what, 65? 65 sheeps. Yeah. 65 sheeps. So yeah. Yeah, we really can't do much with those. They're fed and watered. Hemp's fed and watered. This field is not ready to plant, but that's going to be cotton. We can't plant anything until February anyways, so like we're not even going to look at that one. So that leaves us with a dilemma. Dilemma number one is we're freaking broke. We have $4,718. We are broke, kid. Flat busted, because I owe $290,000. Yeah, I owe $290,000. And we really don't have any land that we can work or anything like that. So we're gonna have to get creative. And my thought process is, well, this entire map is grass. The whole map. There's a few fields here. There actually are some contracts. There's one for $800. No. That's a no. But the whole field, the whole map is grass. Everything's grass. Grass. And with grass, we already have the equipment to do hay if we wanted to. And we may do a little bit of hay to build our stocks up, but more importantly, we could do silage, because for hay, each one of these bales, 8,000 liters, we may get $50. So we may get $400 a bale, or we may get $1,600 a bale if we turn it into silage. So yeah, we're going to turn it into silage. Let's turn it into silage. That's what we're going to do. We're going to silage stuff up. So first things first, it's time to do it. Max it out, baby. Run that bank tab up. We're going to max this loan all the way out. For 500,000 max, $214,718 in the bank. And what we're going to do is, this is thank you goodness for modders. I love you. We're actually going to lease land. No, I don't want to sell my farmland. Map. We're actually going to lease it. 10.75 acres, a value of $195,840. $195,840, which says this one, $195,840, which would make sense because we're in lot 5 and that's lot 4, but oh, that's in hectares. Yeah, so that's the one. That's the one we want. Let's lease it. We could buy it, but we're just going to lease it. Lease farmland 4 for $19,584. Yeah, I mean, we can't afford to buy any dirt right now. I'm just thinking we lease and cut grass for a while until we can buy it. What I'm thinking. I mean, I'm jumping in there. Lease for 19,000. Yes. So it says land purchase, even though we do not own the land. We are actually now leasing this land. This is a nice big chunk of grass right here. It's just standard, perfect. Yes. Let's lease this up for $5,000. We'll lease this same header, Agco. We want Heston decals, sure. We're gonna lease this up. And we have what we need. And look, it's delivered right to us because I had delivery costs turned on. We're going to be able to cut a lot of grass quickly. We're going to be cutting lots of grass, y'all. And it's all going to be turned into silage. And I'm going to show you how we're going to turn it into silage. This thing has a trail hitch, but it doesn't have a PTO. So we're going to need some more equipment. Just like so. Get all this stuff hooked up. Let's fire up the old Heston mower. And let's get to work. It's a pretty neat little setup. I don't know how any of this stuff works, but we will find out shortly. We're just going to park you here. You're going to be there for when we need you. Heston! Agco Swatha. Let us go. Lower the header. Look at that. We're not gonna have to windrow. We're not gonna have to do jack, baby. We're just gonna make money mowing. All we're gonna do. Make that crazy money. Set a course here. Auto with it. And boom, man. We are flying. I'm telling you, we're gonna get so much grass. We're gonna get so much grass. We're gonna get so much green from growing grass. And I'm not talking about that good grass either. I'm just gonna kind of clip the hedgerow. What's the worst gonna... Listen, we're gonna wrap this stuff up. Nobody's gonna know about it anyways. No one's gonna know what kind of quality this is. It's just silage. It just gets put in a fermenter. Everything will be okay. Alright, I'm gonna get to work. I don't know how long I'm gonna mow. I know I'm gonna mow this field. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I guess probably time lapse. Let's time lapse this one. Oh, that's a tree. That was a tree. That shouldn't have happened, but it did. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll time lapse this little part. Just a little time lapse, you know? We'll crank this speed up to hyperdrive. Get this thing mowed up really, really fast. And yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it nicely. And then we'll get back and we'll do some baling. And then, yeah, then after that, it's probably going to be a lot of video montages, time lapses, and who knows what else for the rest of the day. Okay, I'll see you then. part is finished, and of course it starts doing that on me, but I don't care. I don't care. We're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep on keep it on, baby. Let me squeeze through the bushes here. All right, here is our Kuhn SB 1290 ID, and we have our boom that's attached to it, and then our wrapper. So I'm excited to see how this works. I went ahead and grabbed some silage additive too, because let's fill this up. Fill this up with the old silage additive. Spending all this money, and this may not be worth it. But yeah, we're gonna bale in the rain. I don't care. I'm not too scared. I'm too scared. All right, let's get this filled up, and then we'll get in the field. All right, let's go. Let's turn on all of our lights. Oh my gosh, look at all those lights. It's like a lighted train of goodness. All right, let's go ahead and unfold our baler. That's what I thought it would do. So it kicks that boom out to the side. Nice. And then let's unfold our wrapper. And wouldn't you know, it just lines up all nice and pretty. 240 centimeter bales, which are the biggest. Turn on automatic drop. Yeah. Yes, we want automatic drop on. Okay. Moment of truth, y'all. Lower our pickup. Turn on our baler. Let's go, man. I'm just curious to see if this keeps up. Like if it, oh wow, this is slow. This is slow. Well, it's not super. It's 8 miles per hour. That's kind of slow. And what's the working speed of this? I'm just curious. Do I need a bigger tractor? No, 7 miles per hour. That's the working speed of this Kuhn. Oh man, I hope this is gonna be worth it, because I'm gonna be here all day long doing grass. All day. Let's see. I want to see what happens. The anticipation is killing me. As we bail in the thunderstorm. Nothing bad can happen to this. Nothing at all. It looks like the silage additive is ticking down. I don't know if we're getting an improved yield, but I'm going to assume we are. Now let's see what happens when it... I want to know if the wrapper can keep up with the bale drop. That's what I'm curious about, and maybe that's why it's set at that speed. See what happens here. It looks like it does. Looks like it's going to keep up with the bale drop. Now what happens on a curve? Oh, it worked. It's a cool mod, y'all. I mean, there's the Vicon Fast Bale, which kind of does the same thing for the round bales, because you can bale and wrap at the same time. But this is indeed a sweet little setup. Like I said, it's on the slow side, but she's a sweet setup. We got her pegged at 7 miles per hour. We want to see if this wrapper will keep up. That's what I'm really curious about now that we're on a straightaway. So the wrapper drops, and I'm bet you that's why why it's 7. The mod author did the math, and based upon the wrap speed and the amount of time it takes to fill up the baler. My only question is what happens if you have giant windrows, or is it all linked together? Like the Vicon. Who knows? But it's working. It is working. And we're gonna get to work, y'all. We're gonna do some baling. I'm not gonna bore you with it, but this some really cool adaptations of the in-game equipment to kind of get 2 jobs done at one time. It's very, very cool, man. Definitely super cool. And we're checking out. You can get this from the in-game mod hub. I don't know if it's available on all platforms. Sorry, console people. I'm really bad at looking at that. But it was on farmingsimulator.com or the in-game mod hub. It's the Kuhn Fast Bale Pack. That's what it's called. I can show you real quick. The Kuhn Silage Pack right here. You also get a windrower. And I don't know if this windrow can be daisy chained. I don't see an attachment. But you get the windrower. And then there's a couple balers. There's one that doesn't have the boom. And there's another one that does. So, for what it's worth. If you didn't want to use the boom. You didn't have to. Alright! Let's make some bales! Well, that wasn't too bad. I was able to watch like an episode of The Rings of Power. That's a great thing about playing Farm Sim is you can do like you can watch movies the whole time because you know the joys of Farm Sim. It's why it's such a chill game. All right, so we got 59 bales times 6,500 liters per bale. So we have 383,500 liters from just this one field. 383,500. So that means we have, you know, 383 thousands. Average price usually for silage is anywhere from 150 to 160. I think it goes up some higher than that, but say we get $150 per 1,000 liters. That means we've made we've generated $57,450 in revenue. $57,450. It was $19,584 for the land lease, $24,388 for the equipment lease, and then $6,600 miscellaneous. So it's just 40. Yeah. So I mean, we've only made like $6,000 from this field. But here's the great thing now. Now we have all the equipment, so we can do the exact same thing with more and more stuff. We could just go ahead and I'd say this 16.54. Let's look at the map. This one's 14.45 acres. 14.45, but 260. This is the number we want to look for. 263,070 right here. We can actually go ahead and lease this next piece of property for $26,000. It's going to cost us to lease it, but we should pull 50 off of it. I don't know if this is going to work out, but we're going to find out. We're gonna find out. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We go broke. All right, now that one's leased. Now the bad part with the silage is it takes time to ferment. Right, it's going to take a few days for all these bales to ferment. But in the meantime, we could just pile them up. We could just pile up all these bales, and you know, make tons of money. Because we're going to do this field next. So this is going to be another, and this field's a little bit bigger. One's a little bit bigger than the last one. So we're looking at 60-something thousand dollars from this. And then on to the next one. I mean, that's my plan here, is I'm going to be cutting and baling. But before I do that, I have an idea. Because of this unique setup, I think we're going to get a special mod that might be able to help us. Let's go to the in-game mod hub and figure this out. Some of you may have guessed what it is, but this is one right here. We're gonna use Follow Me. We're gonna fire up Follow Me, and we're gonna use it in a hopefully a pretty unique way. We're gonna run the swather mower, and then we're gonna drop in a worker behind us that can do the pickup and baling. And we can do all of it in one swipe, and we just, like locusts across the land, we're going to mow and bale, mow and bale, mow and bale, mow and bale. And when it's all said and done, we'll see what happens. I think now we're cooking. Yeah. So now I can just run non-stop, just mowing and baling for days, and until I run out of money to lease property. think we have a few bales. Just a few bales. Some here and some here and some over there. Look at all of them. There's bales to the horizon. Oh my gosh. Like 600, I think. Like 600 bales. Around 600. Listen, I got dialed in. I was watching the Rings of Power on Amazon, so I just kept bailing. I just kept on, you know, just doing it. So yeah, we've got a lot of bales to move. It stops over here. This is as far as I got. And then now it's November. I was playing at 5x speed, so it went through a couple days. Oh, I think we missed one. There's probably a couple in here that are grass, but that's okay. We'll actually just take them back to the farm. But yeah, about 600 bales. I'm expecting this to be. I mean, if each bale is 65, if each bale. I mean, we can just do the math real quick. So if there's 6,500 liters in a bale, right? 6,500 liters. That's 6.5 or 6.5 times, you know, whatever the market price is for silage, which I'm hoping to sell. We're looking at 183, 187. It looks like a max of 189. It will peak even more because this stuff probably won't be ready for another couple days in game. So let's just say even 6.5 times 185. So it's $1,202 a bale. So if we have 600 bales times 1202, yeah, this is $721,000. $721,000. We're gonna break the game. I really think we're gonna break the game. It's gonna happen. Okay, now I'm not done working. We're not done yet because this is all theorized. None of it's guaranteed. I actually returned the mower, the swath mower, and the baler. It's gone. I probably could have cut again, but no. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. But what I'm gonna do is, for the sake of, because you know, listen. We're not cretins. We're not thugs. We don't drive trucks through our fields, okay? We only drive tractors through our fields. I'm just joking, but we are gonna grab a bale loader. Yep. I think that's about as good as it gets. 14, and we don't. We want stacks. No, we don't want stacks. We're just gonna line them up along the highway. I'm just gonna line them up. I don't want a plate. That's fine. At least $4,500. Boop boop boop. Boop 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 boop. Where did it spawn? Probably over here. I think my spawn point was set over here. Yeah, it's over here in the highway. That's all right. That's okay. I mean, you can look right here. I put 5.3 hours on the John Deere 8410. Put a few hours on it. Let me just show you what we're gonna do, and then I'm gonna do it, and then we'll come back after that, because I'm pretty sure watching me drive around and move bales all day does not make for good content, right? Then again, I'm not sure anything I do makes for good content. But really what we're going to do is we're going to make a pile all along the highway. A massive, massive pile of bales all along this dirt road. And then we're going to use one of these trailers. I'll just go ahead and show you. We're going to use one of these. Probably Whichever one's bigger, which I think this one is the bigger of the one. Whichever one can hold the most bales. Yeah, it's clearly going to be the SP03. We're going to use that. We're going to haul all those bales down to the animal dealer, and we're going to store them all right next to the animal dealer. So that when it comes time to sell them, because right now they're fermenting, right? They're not going to be ready just yet. But when it comes time to sell them, we will have tons of bales ready to sell, and we'll just push them all into the sell point, and we'll make our hundreds of thousands of dollars in a matter of minutes. All right, so I got to remember in what order did I mowed. I did this field first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay, so this one's first. So we're going to. I need like a staging area. I think I'm just going to use this. I might just use my field over here as a staging area. Yep, I'm going to use my field as a staging area. This one. Or we could just use like the neighbor's field. We'll just use the neighbor's field. They don't care. There's nobody here. Nobody around. Nobody watching us. No lie, for real, I mowed for like 4 episodes of Rings of Power. And you can see 5.4 hours is what's on this John Deere, and it was running and follow me the whole time. So I mean, we put over 5 hours on it, just mowing and baling, mowing and baling, mowing and baling. All right, let me grab a full load, and I'll show you where I'm going to stack them. Yeah, so I'm thinking right here. Other than that, our neighbors aren't going to care. Like I said, nobody even farms this stuff anymore. It's just me out in the wilderness by myself. I'm going to own it all anyways. It's all going to be mine. Yeah, I think that's as good a spot as any. And we'll just line up, we'll just build sections. Because like I said, each field is going to mature, I guess, at a different time. So yeah, we'll put like we'll just make a big whole huge mountain of bales. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna be. Now I gotta find a new TV series through the hedges. Now I gotta find a new TV series to watch while I do this, because I mean, we all know that I'm gonna be here for about another 3 hours. These freaking bales up. What did I do? Why do I do this to myself? Okay, I'll see you when I'm done. Alrighty, the bales are finished. And almost all of them are silage. Some of them still aren't. These are 89%, 91%, 96%, 94, 97. So silage. We have silage here. There's silage here, silage here. So we'll just start hauling them. I play at 5x, so it won't take these other ones too long before they become silage. Ooh, like some of these still say 99%. Give me a freaking break. I tell you, nothing ever works out. You know what we can do? There's some other stuff I want to do. I guess we'll wait for that. We'll go sell some other stuff, like some hemp and some hemp seeds. 6. Okay. Just like that. We have our hemp seeds. Just get these close real quick, because that's how we roll. They don't weigh much. They're just seeds. 1,000 liters of seeds. You know, it's not much. Just imagine 1,000 1-liter bottles of soda. I mean, I've been working out. It can't be that heavy. Surely it's not that heavy. All right. Put some straps, and let's go sell this. Let's go sell this stuff. I'm excited. It's gonna be money. Okay, I'll see you at the sell point. See what happens. Let's sell right off the. Oh yeah, that's how I like. I like a little roll and sell. Kind of roll through Oh, I like to do it. Our environmental score is so bad we're losing money. That's great. Our environmental score penalty. Oh, the game doesn't like us, but let's see what we got from selling that. 12,000 bucks from some hemp seeds. That's not bad money. It's a little bit cash. Let's go grab 14 pallets of hemp and do the same thing. Find out how much that is. The hemp itself is a little more condensed than the seeds. There's 2,000 liters of hemp inside of each one of these boxes. I was hoping we'd have some like cool looking plants or something. And look a little suspicious. Okay, let's sell these bad boys up. Our environmental score is killing us. That's all right. It's part of it. That's part of precision farming. That's what happens. All right, now let's see how much money we've made from our hemp so far. $34,187 minus the penalty, so 32,000. I think it's 30 or 34. I don't know. Anyway, over 30K in hemp from our one little hemp greenhouse. It hasn't been too bad, and it's still got a lot of stuff left in it. I've only filled it one time, so this goes pretty far. It stretches very, very well. But that's enough with the hors d'oeuvres. Let's get on to the main course, because what we're really here to do is sell the bales. I'm not gonna do 5 miles per hour all the way there. Yeah, it's a little much. Actually, this very first time I am going to do it. I'm going to make you watch it the whole way. No, I'm not. I'll see you at the sell point. Okay, you know, I thought the little John Deere just couldn't handle it. So at least this big guy here, and it's got 400 something horses, and it can't do it either. So I wonder if the trailer, maybe it's too much weight on the trailer is what I'm thinking. I wonder if that's the case. We're just gonna unload. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be, you know, the trailer's fine here. I think it might be just too much weight. We'll try this again. We'll try this again, and we'll just see what happens. Let's just see what happens here. Undo the straps. Redo the straps. Yeah. Undo the straps. See, it's fine without the straps, but the minute I put the straps on, look. Like it. So without the straps, there's no weight. But I'm pretty sure they can move, yeah. And they'll fall off. But the minute I strap it to the trailer, it just goes. It's so much weight, it just doesn't. All right. Let me troubleshoot. I'll be right back. You know, all we just needed more power, baby. That's it. That's all we needed was just a little more power. Some of that Mac power. Some of that 82 Studios Mac power. That's what we needed. Nothing happened there. I just love how, look how this thing blow. This rolling coal. Look at that. It's so fun. Okay, we'll just do right here, and we'll do the unload bales. Unload bales here. We'll just watch that money climb. A little bit more, a little bit more. All right, so let's see how much we made in our first load of bales. Of course, we're getting $37,419. So of course, we're getting an environmental penalty because our environmental score is complete crap. Our environmental score is 28. 28 is each field is 27. We haven't done anything yet. Game hates us so much. All right, you know what? You know what we need? We need a little bale selling video montage. Something with like a little, get us all hyped for making money. Let's go. All right, Mac. Fire it up. Now, not only is it's dark, it's snowing. Yeah, because that's fun. It's so dark. This map is so dark. I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna have to change this. Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, back to Holland. Oh, finally the sunshine. And yeah, we're done. We are done with this episode. So financial recap. I have paid off the entire loan. It's all gone. So we're sitting in the bank $65,987 and no debt. I remember I started this whole journey $200,000 in debt. And at one point I was $600,000 in debt, and now we have no debt, $65,987. So we got that going for us. Now, how much did we clear? Well, we sold around $750,000 worth of stuff. So if you take December's bales and hemp sales, and then January's bale sales, I mean, we're sitting at around $750,000 of sales, but we had to lease all the land and we had to lease all the equipment, and everything had an expense. So what did we clear, right? Like, more importantly, what did we clear? Well, you can't see it here because this day has disappeared, September, but if you added up all these days, September's gone, but I did it before it went away. I cleared about $339,000. So $339,000 leasing all the land, leasing all the equipment. I didn't own anything. I still don't own any equipment. Everything is leased. So yeah, we cleared $339,000 without owning anything. That's pretty nice, other than the greenhouses. I mean, that's so over 300K. That's not a bad deal. I think we did pretty good. And now it's February, which is perfect because we're going to start planting cotton. And with that, we're going to run up our tab on the bank, and we're going to, I'm gonna make myself miserable. No, not really. But yeah, we've got to get these fields ready to plant cotton. And I'm probably going to go ahead and buy another field we'll probably borrow the money and actually buy this one instead of leasing it. We'll go ahead and get this one bought and planted in cotton too, and then we'll have a bunch of cotton for harvest later on. All right, everybody. I appreciate it. Again, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. You know, if you haven't subscribed, please do. And until next time, stay safe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.